Sticky fingers, how to fly. Nice bar chord study. Watch for the slides. You'll hear he does it quite a bit in the song. But before we go any further, let's first have a look at the 4 basic bar chords that he uses throughout the whole song. So we're going to focus now predominantly onto our fretting hand. Our first chord, C sharp minor 7, starts with finger 1, my fingers are numbered, at fret number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and your middle finger number 2 goes to the 2nd string on the 5th fret, and your ring finger number 3 goes to the 4th string's 6th fret. And you should be strumming it from the 5th string down, so it should sound like this. C sharp minor 7. The following chord that he plays is an E major 7. Now, first of all, you're taking your first finger, and you can actually hear he does a bit of a slide. You can actually hear that on the original. And he slides up to fret number 7. So your first finger is now barring your 7th fret. Middle finger number 2 goes onto the 3rd string from the bottom. Your ring finger goes to the 4th string from the bottom, there in the 9th fret, and your pinky is squeezing in onto the 2nd string's 9th fret. This is E major 7. Should also be strumming it from the 5th string down. Now you can see I was using my thumb for that, but I'd probably be using a pick if I was going to strum it. So end of the day, if you're going to strum with a pick or your fingers, I'm not too worried about that. The first job is to get the chords down. Okay. C sharp minor 7, watch the changes. Try to keep your fingers with minimal finger movement. In other words, this is bad. Chord 1, take it off, and then restart all over again. Bad move. Try and go from here, slide it across, a small transition to your E major 7 at fret number 7. You'll notice my thumb is also sort of quite far back, so from the front you can't see the thumb. That's not going to help if you can bring the thumb too high, so quite low. Okay, next chord up is G sharp minor 7. Now we don't normally strum this high, but it works for the song. If you watch the video, you can actually see the guitarist playing what looks like a white Strat. And you can see he goes all the way to fret number 11 for G sharp minor 7. This note here is actually the G sharpest, by the way. You're barring it, and now your fingers get sort of quite claustrophobic. They're getting quite squeezing into the frets there. Your middle finger, finger number 2, is on the 12th fret, the double dot. You can see the double dot there quite clearly. It's on the 2nd string of the 12th fret. Ring finger goes to the 4th string, 13th fret, so we're quite high up over here. Also, one more time from the 5th string down. I'm going to use the pick this time, so you can just hear a slight difference. This is the thumb. Just this very slight difference in sound there. And the last chord is F sharp. Now there's 2 ways of playing it. If you're looking at the PDF that I've sent along with the video to you, there's 2 ways of doing it. The one is down here where you're placing your first finger on the 6th fret. 2nd finger goes onto the 2nd string, 3rd finger to the 4th string, and 4th finger, the pinky, onto the 5th string. This is F sharp. Your root note or bass note for F sharp being on the string that my pinky is tapping. But although this is F sharp, he actually plays it over here. So there's 2 ways to do it. I just thought I'd show you the other one as well, so you can just include or expand your chord vocabulary. But this F sharp is a bit of a sneaky one. Now I'm going to show you the correct way, which I battle with, I'll be quite honest. And then I'm going to show you my sort of go-to. First of all, finger 1, fret number 9. Middle finger goes to the 4th string from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, in the 11th fret. Then the ring finger and pinky all have to sort of squeeze into the fret, which, as you can see there, is sort of verging on sort of almost impossible, unless you've got very tiny fingers. So what I do is I put my 3rd finger or my pinky flat across it like this. So 3rd finger, this would be my go-to. And now I'll just play strings like that. 5 strings. But what it means is that your ring finger has to bend back quite a bit. And if you can see from the angle here, there I'm bending back quite a bit. So my 3rd finger isn't touching the bottom string, so that makes it a bit sneaky. Okay, got your chords right. Now the next drop is the basic sort of rhythm that they're going to use to it. So I'm going to sort of zoom out, change the view a bit. Now the rhythm's really, really easy. You're simply strumming down twice on each chord. So it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Slow motion, 1. I tap the guitar for the 1 to give me a sense of rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you'll hear there that there's a bit of an echo. I'm going to put the echo off now and you can hear the difference. Echo is now off. And the echo back on. And if you listen carefully to the song, you can hear the guitarist has got quite a few effects on his guitar. Here's the echo back again. You can hear it's got a little bit of an after delay. It gives a bit of depth. Now he's also using a bit of flanger, a bit of, I think, or phase, I'm not too sure. And it sounds like at one part you could be using a wah-wah pedal, which I'm not going to demonstrate now. The purpose of the video over here was to learn the chords and to get the song playing, because if you're playing acoustic, it's still going to sound really pretty cool without all the effects. Okay, twice on each chord, it's going to go like this, slow motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we spoke at the beginning about the slides. Did you hear that? You hear that slide there? And what's happening there is when I'm changing across, I'm going to try and zoom out a bit. And watch what my ring finger, finger number 3, does when I go from the C sharp minor 7 to the E major 7 by fret number 7. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see that slow motion? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the slide of the ring finger, finger number 3, giving me positioning, and it sounds cool. Sounds cool is always the important factor. Okay, so from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there you can slide all the way up again with the same ring finger, up until your 11th fret for the G sharp minor 7, and you can then do a little bit of slide. And on the slide back there, same on the ring finger. So the ring finger, finger number 3, as I've marked it here, is responsible for those slides that you can hear if you listen carefully to the original. And that sounds pretty cool as well the whole way through. And from your F sharp, I was going to go for this one. Remember we said you can use your 3rd finger or your pinky. And from there, there's the slide again. Back to your C sharp minor 7. Now what I want to finish with, before I show you some little picking that he does inside there, I just want to play through it twice so you can play along with me just to get a feel for the rhythm and the tempo. Are you ready? 4th fret, C sharp minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And there you have it. Now halfway through the song as well, you can hear he does a bit of a sort of a picking. Something like that. It's difficult to hear exactly note for note what he's doing, because like I said, you can hear his guitar's got quite a lot of echo, quite a lot of flanger and guitar effects on it. So this will take you pretty close to what he's doing, and all that he's doing up close is something like this. Now I'm not sure this is exactly what he's picking, but it sounds pretty close. I'm playing an E major 7 chord here, and it's halfway through the song you can hear he does something along these lines. And all he's doing is plucking string 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And you could be doing variations like something like that. It's difficult to hear with the piano in the background. There's piano, obviously the bass guitar. But that will keep you pretty close to what he's doing as well. But primarily the whole way through is just your typical sort of reggae rhythm of 1, 2, 3, 4, like that the whole way through. That should give you all the things you need for Sticky Fingers How to Fly. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the bar chords are working well for you. And any questions, please feel free to drop me a WhatsApp. Have an awesome week. Take care.